Here we go. Good.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Off play action, it's Fields. Into the hands of the rookie from UCLA. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Steelers first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Ready? Back.
Running behind center with Harris. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go, shot.
Harris once more. He breaks the tackle. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Shotgun snap to Fields. That's caught for the first. It's a gain of 22. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Fields on first down. He lobs it up, left sideline, looking for a jump play. Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Shot.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Here we go, shot.
From the red zone now. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Steelers, and they're wide out, headed to the field for a new series. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them.
Here we go. Right.
They'll start with a give to Harris. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football.
Here we go.
They've got 2nd and 7 to start.
Right.
From the 23. That's going to be caught by Washington. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. It's taken in by Washington. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Steelers first down.
Here we go. Sit high. Sit high.
Najee takes this one. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Here we go. Sit high. Sit high.
Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Sit high.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Here we go. Sit high.
First down throw for Fields. He'll get this to Henry. 30. Gets the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here?
Here we go. Right.
Fields throwing here. Dumped off to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Right.
From the 16. Taking a shot. Deep down the field it goes. Big gain downfield. At the 20. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers get more points to end a lopsided first half. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one.
Here we go, sit high. Sit high.
Going right side, Harris with it. Up the sideline, past the 40. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's a Steelers first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
This ball's caught by Pickens. Down to the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. George Pickens, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback.
Here we go, sit high. Sit high.
1st and 10, give to Harris. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. A.J. Terrell making that stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Sit high.
They're giving out a Najee. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down, just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Henry on the catch. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
I love throwing on first down, and when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go. We're good. Sit high.
They give to Harris from the gun. And he gets him around 6 there. Arnold Ebiketie makes it there for the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Right.
Now it's Fields. Got Washington. It's complete. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Don't jump. Ready?
Design bootleg here. Has it down close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Harris. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Najee Harris, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th.
we go. Sit high. Sit high.
Now a run with Harris. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now they're whistling for a timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time. Through the second level at the 40. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go. Go.
They'll run with Harris. And this one doesn't go far. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Sit high. Sit high.
They go with Harris on the run. Pushing for the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, you get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
That's right.
Play action, Fields. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference.
Defense.
So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. Well, it seems like the only thing that's going to be able to stop this guy or even slow him down is going to be that final whistle, Brock. This defense has been inconsistent at best.
This is one of those moments where it just feels like it's a privilege to watch, right? When you're at a concert and you're just listening to somebody that's the best of the best, you just want, you want more. And right now up in this booth, I want to see this guy continue to put on a show.
They go play action on 1st. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Steelers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns.
Here we go. All right.
They'll hand it off to Harris. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign.